Here's the problem, though. If you build a business case that relies on just the high-speed line, that's why there's so much guff in there, so much bump, because it becomes very difficult to build a viable business case just on a high-speed line and the trains that run on the high-speed line alone, and ignoring the wider transport benefits, particularly on the existing railway network. Because what you're getting is, for the project here, you are getting a 1-to-1 benefit cost ratio. That, again, reminder of high-speed 2's benefit cost ratio, which was a little bit higher than that. Higher, particularly, it dropped down to below 1 when you got rid of the Eastern leg, by the way. But anyway, that was poor because it didn't model the release capacity in the business case. Well, the same mistake has been made here. Now, unfortunately, business cases are a thing that morons look at. Morons in government, in civil service who look at, and people who like to write articles about why stuff is bad do look at business cases. So you're failing to do two things in its justification. You're failing to actually make the case that's relevant to people on the ground, like about their local transport networks and how this will improve those. You're just saying how shit those local transport networks are, and then, which is written a lot in this report, it says local transport networks as they are and regional transport networks as they are dog shit, aren't they? And this line will make those better. Well, what about all the people who are not next to a railway station, next to one of these high-speed stations? You've just said the system's shit and a load of money's going to be spent that's not going to benefit them. You nitwits. Successfully making a rod for your own back when this thing moves through into construction phases and faces significant opposition to the point where it might get canned off by, if it becomes a political hotcake. You've absolutely f***ed it, lads. Sorry, major mess. Major error. So you failed to make the case to people on the ground who this line is going to impact. And you've also, by not modelling that wider case, failed to make the economic case, because a benefit cost ratio of 1 is crap. It's rubbish. Like that's not very good. It's not. It doesn't mean anything. That number is not representative of the actual benefits that the line will create. But that is the number you've written down in your big glossy report.